I restore antique trucks as my hobby. I do work on farm equipment that we have, so I can bring equipment in and perform pretty much any repairs needed here. Hi, my name's Dave Nesspor from Pottstown, PA. We're in my new shop, recently completed. Behind me, you'll see I have some of my trucks. There's two of them here. I have a lot more. One is very early 1919 and the other one's in 1920. And that's what I enjoy doing in this building, is working on them, restoring them, fixing them up. Some of them, I keep them original. My dad was a builder, and I used to help him a lot and mixing concrete and doing that, and I really hated that work, and he knew it. So he said, "What do you want to do?" I said, I really want to be a mechanic. And he said, "I see you have the knack for that." So I put myself through mechanical trade school at age 18, and I immediately got a job in a small garage. I left that garage and worked for another independent garage who was very well known in the area. I never thought of auto repair as a job. They say if you love your work, it's not work. So I wanted to continue that, but for myself. So we planned and discussed and drew out everything that we wanted in the new building here to get set up for me to. So I don't want to sit around, and that's not good for you health-wise, and it keeps your mind busy. And I was very fortunate to come up with this building. So when the time came for actual construction of our shop, I had checked around at some other companies that I knew of and got some estimates. What sold me on extreme pole buildings was our first meeting with John. He came to our house, he sat down, I showed him my rough sketches and basically had to hear what he offers, and he presented himself very well, not pushy. In fact, he said, "What can I do for you?" And I appreciate that. After our meeting, my wife and I both agreed that this man is genuinely honest, and you know, he speaks for himself. When you talk to him, people would say that he speaks for himself. He's just so honest, and his crew are fantastic. They all work together well. Not a huge company, not 200 employees, but that's the kind of people I want. You know, I don't want these big companies that just oversell and stuff. So we were very pleased with everything. Everything went smooth. When we sat down with John to discuss the building, I presented him with plans, kind of a basic building, basic structure. I didn't want windows in the building because, I don't know, I just didn't want anybody, if I'm welding at night, I didn't want the neighbors to see welding flash. And so I planned on overhead doors, and my wife got thinking about it, and she said, "No, you know, it's just gonna look industrial looking, and you worked in industrial buildings all your life, and we have a 40-acre farm, and it won't fit, it won't look right." And I got thinking about it, and I thought, you know, she is absolutely right. I give her all the credit for designing the outside of the building. She came up with the Versetta stone, the cupolas on the roof. We got 6 windows across the front. The doors were custom made in a local shop, and it turned out beautiful. I love coming in here. Everything on the inside, we have spray foam insulation on the walls, blown in cellulose insulation in the ceiling. Then John came back, his crew, on a rainy day and put liner panels in the whole shop. That only took a day. And I don't know if I mentioned, but 7-inch concrete floor. I have a waste oil heater, and I keep it at 69 degrees in the dead of winter, and it runs a few times a day. So it's very well insulated. I could almost live in here. It's that nice. It really is comfortable. The comments were just great. The neighbors are like, "Wow, this is really turning out nice." And again, they called it the Taj Mahal. So it makes you feel good that you spend your money and you do something nice and pretty in the neighborhood too. I mean, it's not an ugly old building that was here. It's a beautiful building now. Anybody that's looking to build a building, I would recommend Extreme Pole Barns. Sit down with John, give him your thoughts on paper, just scratch something. He's very professional. He knows buildings. He'll work with you. Again, he's not high pressure. He's not looking to, make every dollar he can. He's looking to build a building for you to satisfy you. I can't say enough about his honesty and the quality of work. The men worked together so well. Nothing went wrong. I mean, the building was done in about 5 days, I think, because of the Versetta stone took a little extra. I just highly recommend him. His work is phenomenal, the crew worked great, and his honesty says it all.